Our firm is deeply honored to receive this award. We are so grateful to the Southern Center, and we're so grateful to you, Jerry. The Southern Center litigators are our friends and a constant source of inspiration. Allie Ganem, who couldn't be here tonight, Atia, your commitment to justice and equality is a beacon of hope in a system that often feels insurmountable. Our work together has illuminated the pressing need for humanity within the harrowing walls of our prison system that you heard about tonight. But I really just want to thank and commend my partner, Zach, for his tireless dedication to the cause and for maintaining real hope in the face of abusive power. Zach is a brilliant legal mind, and he maintains a steady resilience that enables us to do some of the most emotionally and technically challenging work out there. But we can't do any of it alone. We thank the Southern Center. Thank you for your partnership, your trust, and your unending work giving a voice to the voiceless.
Thank y'all. This honor is sort of unfathomable to us for who it comes from. I don't know that I have many or any role models, especially professional role models, but the closest people to it work at the Southern Center and have worked at the Southern Center. They're, our role model and our North Star. And I personally wouldn't be here without them. Atia hired me as a 2L for an internship, and that changed my path. It taught me what it means to serve a client and how to communicate tough news, good news, hope, and loss in very difficult times. Jerry took me to lunch and encouraged me to take this path that he just was saying was a long shot. He said it was totally feasible at the time, and that it was easy. He said he could do it. It was only 2 days a week for him, and the rest of the time he was at the Southern Center. And then he followed up with that, not just by talking about it, but by giving me my first, paid legal work in this arena. So thank you, because it wouldn't happen without. And what little success we've had has often come from standing on the shoulders of people at the Southern Center. So Tiffany, research and proved that the Atlanta Police Department had a point quota system that pressured officers to make low-level arrests for things like jaywalking. When an APD officer arrested, likely motivated by that policy, arrested our client for jaywalking and then stacked more bogus charges to get more points, we use this to question Darren Shearbaum about the practice. His testimony about this seemed to offend our conservative judge and our jury, leading to a record-breaking verdict on behalf of our brave, homeless client, and very patient client. For all of this and more, I'm forever grateful. Another example, when we obtained a significant verdict or settlement on behalf of someone who was killed at Augusta State Medical Prison. A witness in that facility was the bravest man I have ever met, Tremaine Watson. And the Southern Center, Allie and Vanessa stepped up to help him as he'd face continual retaliation. Again, we couldn't do this without them. In our own shop, I want to thank Richard and Ken for their faith and free reign and for providing a net in case the gap was too wide. I want to thank Frank for being our engine in general, Callie and Mark for signing up to be the future. I want to thank Sam for being a partner in crime and litigation, and our families, especially Eric and Kate, because this work is hard emotionally and takes a long time. I also want to further thank Jeff Filipovitz for training me up more than any other person. So thank you. We're deeply indebted to the Southern Center, and we aim to keep repaying them throughout our careers as often and as much as they'll have us. But our state and region and our legal community is also indebted. As fraught as our criminal legal system is, and as dire as our prisons are at this moment, and as you've heard, it's impossibly grim. I cannot imagine how much worse it would be if not for the sacrifice of the people at the Southern Center. Through working together and admiring them from afar, we know that they make a material impact every day in the most difficult matters that no other attorneys would or could do. So please give so that they can protect Georgians, defend the South, and enforce the Constitution, as we all face immense and too often invisible challenges. Please give generously to enable them to do the work that no one else can or will do, period. Enable them to develop and retain and be a magnet for the talent in our community. Thank you.